Sebastian Vettel has pointed his car across at quite an angle, as has Max Verstappen there. Their intentions are absolutely clear. It's almost like it seems pole position. There's a disadvantage if you have to do that, but they're spread out by 4 metres basically.
38 previous races here at the circuit. Gilles Villeneuve pole has won on 18 previous occasions. Villeneuve himself, Thierry Boutsen, Jean Alesi, Lewis Hamilton, Robert Kubica, Daniel Ricciardo all picked up their maiden wins here. Who is going to come out on top in 2018? It's lights out, and away we go. Verstappen does start very well. Sebastian Vettel covers it across. Bottas has got a fight on his hands against Verstappen, and he loses out. But going into turn 2, tries to fight back again. It's wheel to wheel as Vettel goes away. Bottas gets ahead of Max Verstappen. Then comes Lewis Hamilton. Daniel Ricciardo ahead of Kimi Räikkönen, and Esteban Ocon on the inside going into the chicane of Nico Hülkenberg, but just a bit too far back. Oh, and it's a massive crash. It's Brendan Hartley, and he's got tangled up with Lance Stroll. And coming out of that chicane, Hartley got squeezed up against the fence. The Williams, an innocent bystander in that. And for the second race running, Brendan Hartley is out. This time it wasn't a car crashing into him. It was him crashing into Lance Stroll. And it was Stroll just ahead who left him no room whatsoever. These things happen on the first lap in Canada.
Crashed? Yeah, copy you, okay. They got a puncture. They got a puncture.
Watch Verstappen behind Bottas, watch Bottas go as well. We are racing here in Montreal. Vettel leads Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Räikkönen, Ocon ahead now of Nico Hülkenberg as well. As through to turn 1 they go, and Sebastian Vettel got a great restart there. And going wide, Sergio Perez in the Force India, getting it all wrong down at turn 1. Cold tyres, cold brakes, it's caught him out, and Perez going tumbling down the rankings as a result. Let's have a look at it here, and he made contact with Carlos Sainz. Sergio Perez, we've seen going into the barriers after tangling with Felipe Massa before. That time it was Sainz.
Perez hit me very hard.
Man, what did Sainz do? He just took me off.
Meanwhile, there's Charles Leclerc on Fernando Alonso. Charles Leclerc having a great old scrap there in 10th place.
This has been quite a story this year, hasn't it? Alonso trying to beat the youngster.
And can he get past the youngster? Let us see. Into turn 1 we go. Alonso is forced wide as he tries to move past the Sauber. Has to yield. Red stripe super soft tyre, and also for Lewis Hamilton as well. Where does Hamilton feed into this race? That's Leclerc coming through. Ideally he'd want to be ahead of the Sauber, and the way it works out.
So wide, Lewis got so wide coming out of a very dusty pit lane.
Now Ricciardo has responded here. What could be the fastest lap. They're hurtling down the main straight at nearly 200 miles an hour, and coming out now Daniel Ricciardo into the racetrack proper. Daniel Ricciardo has got ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, boys, good stuff.
Räikkönen now makes his way out on the super soft tyres. There is the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo, and there's the Williams of Sergei Sorokin, and Hamilton just behind him. Sorokin wanted to move out of the way, but did get in the way. And is that going to hamper Hamilton? No, he just stays ahead of Kimi Räikkönen. That could have been all sorts of bother there, but in the end, no real harm done.
Okay, this is strap 5, it's hammer time.
I'm giving it everything already, man.
Oh, not again. Fernando Alonso retired from this race last year, went and sat in the grandstand with the fans.
Need to retire, but we'll return to the garage. We will return to the garage. Sorry, mate, gutted.
Oh, and that's Romain Grosjean coming into the pits. We've seen this before. You have to be a bit careful if the car in front.
Where did you see what Ocon did to me?
And that is Valtteri Bottas trying to get past Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, on the wrong part of the racetrack. So Sainz led him through, and then Bottas is about to make a mistake.
Right there.
Tell them not to wave the checkered flag when it's not done yet.
And he's looking at one of the big screens. That's why he can tell.
Wow, it's a long time since we've seen a mistake like that in Formula One.
Ricciardo just set the fastest lap of the race. I wonder if behind they've kind of stopped racing a little bit, having seen that checkered flag. For the time being, though, let's concentrate on this man. He got Ferrari's first pole here in 17 years. He is on course now to win for Ferrari in Montreal for the first time since 2004, and he will retake the championship lead. Sebastian Vettel wins the Canadian Grand race from start to finish.
P1 Sebastian, P1, grande vittoria, bravissimo.
Grande lavoro, grande, grazie mille, grazie ragazzi, grazie.